All right, this is going to be episode 2 of the 7-part episode. So I hope you enjoyed episode 1 or part 1, whatever you want to call it. And I have an idea of what I'm going to be focusing on for the next 7 episodes. Every day is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be the thing that spoke to me. Like I said, I did this event and something really big happened to me. I had this really big shift. I felt like just something flipped in me more than it already had. Like I knew that I was in this place where I could envision one day in the future speaking on stage in front of thousands of people. And it was something that I knew what it would happen. After doing this event with the clients that came out to see me, and they all flew out here and they paid for their tickets, their flights, and they gave up their phones on the first day, which to me means that they trust me. And I know that they all had breakthroughs. After doing that event, not only do I know that it's going to happen, I can visualize it. I can see it. And it makes me so happy because if this can happen for me, it can happen for you. So what I'm going to be talking about today is if you want to start a business, this is what you have to do. Let's just say that you want to start a business and you have 3 months of money that can pay all the bills, which means you gave up all the going out, you gave up the Netflix, you gave up the Hulu, you canceled your gym membership because you have body weight that you can do workouts at home. You can get a workout in with a kettlebell that you can buy on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe you even cancel your car insurance for those 3 months so that you can walk everywhere and be able to work on your business on the train instead of having to drive somewhere, listening to radio. For what? If you have 3 months of money, and I mean bare minimum money, I mean pay the bills that you have to pay. And by the way, you can reduce your internet if you call them and ask them to reduce it to something slower. By the way, you can reduce your phone bill if you take off certain things that you don't need. By the way, you can reduce your car insurance if you take it off for 3 months. By the way, you can even reduce your water bill, your gas bill if you use it less. Open up the windows. It's nice outside. I don't even have my AC on right now because it's so nice outside. The windows are open. So if you have those 3 months and you want to build a business, that's part of the process. But it also means, what do I have to do in the meantime between now and then to be able to quit my job and then dedicate 3 months to building a business? Because I promise you, I guarantee you, all the lessons that I learned, that I applied, got me to build the business to where it is right now, where I have so many clients in the business that just are changing their lives. And I actually do this full time now, and I have peace in my life, and I can make this podcast. And like right now, my son is in the other room playing. And I can be with him while recording this podcast because this doesn't even feel like work for me. I know that if I do this, I will pour into him as well. And to build this business, to have the freedom where I don't have to work anymore on the weekends, where I can actually enjoy my time, where I don't feel stressed, I'm present, I'm not anxious. I can help other people the right way now. It took me 3 years. It doesn't have to take you 3 years. I believe it can take you 6 months. I believe it can take you 6 months. For the first 3 months, you're going to spend the rest of your time, starting tomorrow, doing the things that I'm going to tell you to do. And then after that, once you quit your job, you're going to spend the next 3 months doing the thing that I tell you to do. For the first 3 months, what you're going to do is you're going to understand that you need to cut off people. You need to stop wasting time with distractions. You need to make sure that you remember how bad it is. If you want change, there is something inside of you that is making you feel that you want change. And if every time that you don't make that change, every time you say that I'm going to do it later, I'm going to put it off, you're teaching yourself to move that tolerance level. You're teaching yourself that you deserve this, the pain, because now you believe that it was not as bad as it had to be because your subconscious believes it because you told that to your subconscious. And you're like, well, I didn't do that. I never said that to myself. I don't talk like that to myself. No, but your actions do. Your actions do. And if in your mind you tell yourself, that's it, I'm done, I'm going to quit my job. If you keep saying one day, if you keep saying down the line, if you keep saying when I'm ready, all that you are telling your subconscious is that it literally is not important enough to you for you to do it. If you have a dream and you need to put it into the world because you know that you have it in you, that is all that you need. That is it. That is it. There is nothing else. There is no requirement. You don't need a LLC or this or that. All of that will come with time. Even learning how to make videos online will come with time. All that you need to know is that if you want it and you don't do it now, it will never happen because you don't believe that it's serious enough. Because you say that you are in a situation that is not the ideal situation. and that you want something else, right? So to get from A to B, you have to let go of A completely. But to let go of A, you have to understand that every time you stay there, you're going to tell yourself that this is tolerable. I do deserve this. I do deserve to be yelled at. I do deserve the cheating. I do deserve the marriage therapy that I've been going to for 7 months and nothing has changed. I do deserve for my mom to talk to me this way. I do deserve for my boss to ridicule me. I do deserve to be unhappy. You're saying that to yourself, whether you know it or not. Because when you stay there, you're making a decision, because no decision is a decision. And I want that to be the only mindset shift that you need. That's it. That's all I'm going to talk about mindset right now. Now let's talk about what we're going to do about this now. For the next 3 months, you go to work when you're supposed to be at work. If you have a 1 hour lunch, you are going to use that 1 hour lunch to work on your business outside of the office. Go to your car, go to the park, go to a coffee shop. Either pack your lunch or pay for something really, really cheap that you can replicate easily. Time is the most valuable thing you have right now. So when you leave work, you're going to drive home and listen to something that is going to feed your mind. Positivity, 100%. You're going to take the path of least resistance. You're not going to get angry at traffic. You're not going to play music. You're not going to call people. You're not going to listen to toxic news radio. You're going to drive home, and then you're going to work on your business. And then you stop for 30 minutes. You're going to eat your dinner. It doesn't take you an hour to eat dinner. And then you get to work on your business again until you go to sleep at 9 p.m. And at 9 p.m., you shut off, you get in bed, and hopefully you're sleeping by 10 a.m. And then you wake up at 6 a.m. and you do a bodyweight workout, 20, 30 minutes. That's it. Get ready for work. Go to work. Get to work on time. Do your work. Be present. Don't even think about your business at that time, because I need you to leave work at work once you're done, and then leave work and take that hour lunch. And if you want to tell me that, you know what, I don't have time to work out in the mornings, I don't have time to sleep 8 hours, then you work out during lunch. I don't care how hard it is, figure it out. There is a gym that is walking distance from you that you can go there and do a 20-minute, 30-minute workout. Or you can go and do runs in the parking lot during lunch or in the park. Be crazy. Let people say that what's wrong with you, what's going on with you. Be the black sheep. Accept it. The sooner you accept that people are going to talk about you, the more of an impact you can make on this world. So for the next 3 months, you do these things. This is how you run your schedule. And I don't even care what business it is. It doesn't matter, because I can tell you to set up your LLC, to do this, do that, but you won't do it because you will find an excuse of why you can't. Go to ChatGPT, type in very clearly what you want, and tell it. Give it the prompt. Use ChatGPT the right way. It is the most beautiful tool out there right now, because it is you. It is the universe. And if you just tell ChatGPT, hey, give me some stuff that I can use to build a business, it will give you a bunch of crap. Because that is what crap people ask, because they don't know any better, because no one taught them. But if you're aware and you know, you're going to go for a walk, because this is what I do, and you're going to go into your notes, you're going to open up your notes, you're going to hit dictation, and you're going to just talk until you have everything out of you. And once you have everything out of you, you're going to tell it, all right, take what I gave you, and please help me with this. I want to create a business. I want you to give me all the steps, but at the same time, tell me what the first steps are that I have to do. I need to do this within the next 3 months so that I can leave this job, so that I can start creating some income. Because a lot of people can't leave their jobs until they believe that what they are doing can create income. And that's a mindset block that most people cannot get over. So because most people can't, I'm going to tell you that you do need to start making income from your side hustle, which won't be a side hustle for very long. Just to know that you have proof of concept. It could be $100. I don't care. It does not have to replace your income. You just have to believe enough that you can. Now, if you don't believe that you have to do that because you know that you're going to be successful, wonderful. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Because the belief of not having to do it is also a self-limiting belief, because you also need to have proof of concept. So find what you want to do, whatever it is. I don't care. It's all the same as far as knowing that your purpose is to serve. And you can create it in different ways, whatever that is. Everything in a way is serving, because maybe for now you think you're serving yourself if it's something that has nothing to do with giving back. But when you give to yourself, one day you will be able to give back to the world in multitudes, especially your children. And if you want to have that wife one day, if you want to get married, if you want to raise children, if you want to have the most beautiful house and have a private jet or this or that, whatever freedom or peace means to you, and by the way, it will change, it will evolve. It starts by knowing that every day that you don't take action on what I'm telling you to do, that is what you are holding back from. It is costing you time, not just now, but then. The 1 hour right now of you avoiding the work could be costing you the 2 or 3 years that you would get added to your life because of how you take it seriously now. It's not equal. It's not. The 1 day of mental self-sabotage can cost you the decade of having a successful, thriving business in the future. It's not equal, guys. Why is it not equal? Because the 30 minutes that you spend listening to one podcast can be the thing that unlocks something in you for you to believe that not only is it possible, that it has to happen. Because if you don't, you will always wonder. And one thing I don't do is wonder. I find out. I'm curious. And this can change your life, and it can unlock something for you that changes everything. You see, it's not equal because you can get more from the little time that you have right now, which means every minute counts. Every minute counts. Every second counts. With what you put in your mind, with what you say about yourself, with what you do and talk to people, with the people that you hang out with what you consume, with your actions, with what time you go to bed, with whether or not you truly believe that you deserve sleep and rest. Because if you believe that you will, then you will. And then you just go to bed. There's no question about it. You don't have to do the 15 steps to put your phone on the charger and do the weighted blanket and tape your mouth. If you just believe that you deserve love and sleep, and therefore you do. That's all that it takes, guys. That's all that it takes, because I promise you, it is doable. So take those 3 months. Work diligently on saving every dollar that you can while you're still at work. Set a quit date. When I quit my job, I had $500 in my bank account. I knew that I had to, because if I did not, I would know that I left money on the table. I would know that I was a failure, because that's the only way that you fail, when you quit on the thing that you want, not when you quit on your job. That is setting you free to do it. So set a date 3 months from now to quit your job. That is the deadline, and save money to be able to pay for the bare minimum for the next 3 months after. Set a deadline of when you are going to quit your job. Save every penny that you can. Cancel everything that you don't have to pay. You are not going to concerts. You are not going out to dinners. You are not going to parties. You are not going to any extracurricular events. You are not buying clothes for yourself. You are buying the bare minimum food that you can. You're going to buy chicken at Costco, and then cancel that gym membership. Cancel the Costco membership if you can for 3 months. Cancel everything that you can. And for those 3 months, save every penny that you can, and you don't touch it. Because you're going to need that money to be able to pay your bills for the next 3 months after that, so that you can actually build your business. That's what I'll be talking about tomorrow. But for now, just believe that if you don't do it, if you have the self-doubt, if you don't think it's possible, it's only because you lack self-love, and it's not your fault, because nobody told you that you can. I'm telling you right now, you can love yourself. You should love yourself. You have to love yourself. If you don't, your future is what you are costing yourself. Thank you. I hope you truly receive some value for this. I know that you did. Do me a favor. Share this with someone that you love and tell them that this episode changed your life and you want it to change theirs too. Have a great day, everybody. Adios. Bye.